I want to speak about a story that I don't see gaining too much proper traction and light. And being as though I'm Black Grassroots Media, what I like to do is when I hear these FBA stories that ain't gaining proper traction and light, I like to put them under the magnifying glass so we can then blow these stories up into the eyes of the public so they get put on display into the public lexicon. And today we're going to be talking about East Austin, Texas, the streets of 11th and 12th Street to be exact, which historically was an all foundational Black American neighborhood. Everywhere you used to look between 11th and 12th Street, East Austin, Texas, you used to be able to find a Black owned business, a Black owned barbershop, restaurant, jazz club, retail store, laundromat, you name it, the list goes on. You used to be able to find that Black owned business presence between 11th and 12th Street. Now you'd be very hard pressed to find one Black owned business between 11th and 12th Street. In fact, there is only one Black owned business that's still around to this day that was actually able to survive, and that's Victory Grill, now known as Victory East. And this is owned by our FBA sister out there in Austin, Texas, and was given to her from her parents. So salute to her on keeping that Black generational wealth in the family. Because what's going on out there in East Austin, Texas, they got a big wig property development company by the name of Eureka Holdings. It's coming in there buying up all the property, pushing all the black skinned natives, out of that area and offering Black people, a little bit of money, for their property. Not telling these Black folks that, could be in need of money, that if they just hold on to the Black presence in that neighborhood, keep the property actually be more, and be more in value, keeping the Black presence in that neighborhood. So they just doing a lot of undermining and finagling Black people out of property and land. And if you ask me, um, foundational Black American historical neighborhoods should be federally recognized and protected areas of property, to where as though big wig, property development agencies and corporations can't go in there, and desecrate that FBA holy land and push those Black skinned natives out of that land, and come through there doing a whole bunch of gentrifying and destroying the area. Because what they're doing is really desecrating that FBA holy land there in East Austin, Texas, and our sister who owns that Victory East rather, she said that, Eureka Holdings comes to her every other day, left and right with deals and offers, and she ain't with it because she knows the power from a historical standpoint and from a standpoint of just having that Black generational wealth in that community and family. So she ain't rocking with it, but she got to be very careful because we with that FBA mindset, that Black empowerment mindset, know that when Black people got a prime piece of land and these big wig developers want it, they'll come through there and make it look like you mysteriously accidentally met your demise when in all actuality they set up your demise. So we gotta watch out for that aspect as well. And even if you're not from East Austin, Texas, if you're a foundational Black American, it's still a part of our story. And it's a part of our history, and we got to work to preserve it, not just, for ourselves, but for future FBA generations to come. We got to make sure we keep the FBA presence, historically in these Black neighborhoods, and keep the Black business presence in it. So I just wanted, to bring this story to the feet of the FBA family, to put it on display and to make sure it gets its proper light and just due. Just my thoughts on the matter, but we got to make sure we preserve the FBA presence, especially in these historical Black neighborhoods. Peace.